Welcome to the second demo, where in the first demo of SPSS, we already see how to key in the variables, how to name the variables, and how do we define the type of variable, how to give labels, value labels, only applicable when we have categorical variable, and the measure and also row. So now once we already key in our variables, then we can go to our data view. Click on the data view and we can see that the variable names are already preset for us. Already preset for us. Now let's start with key in the values. So the first variable that we're having right here is that the name. The name of the variable, as what we can see here, is just that we are having the name of the variable. So let me just make it smaller a bit and try to key. So the first name will be Steven and the salary is 2000 and gender here is male. In your variable view, when you look into it, you can see male is represented by 1. Cancel it. Go back to your data view. So instead of writing male, I'm going to write it as 1. Alright. Don't worry if you are going to see it as a male. Don't scare. It is normal because it is projected by this particular click over here, A and 1, meaning to say you can see it as a value labels or you can see it also as a description. So how you want to see the data is up to you. But when key in the data, leave it as how it is projected as number so that it is easy for you to key in the data. Now let's move on with the education level. Masters is represented by 3 in your variable view and family members is just 4 here. You don't have any data labels for the family members. Followed by the second person Lee and salary is 3500 and gender is a female which is represented by 2 and degree is represented by 2 and family members is 5. Followed by Hamed where salary is 4000 and he's a male where he hold a degree, so number 2, and family members that he has is 3. So this is how you key in the data, and for the gender it's a male, so I represent by 1, and this is how we key in the data. Diploma is by 1 and family members is 5, and number 5 we have Becca 3400 and she's a female, so which is number 2, and she have a PhD. Sorry, instead of a PhD I should write it as 4 and family members of 4. And the last one is John with 2900, male which is 1 and diploma is 1 and family members as 2. So now you can see you already key in all the data over here. In the demo one, you see how to define the variables and now you have key in already the data. Let's say I want to view it as a description. Again, you can go back to this A1 table here, over here in the toolbar, A1 here. You click on it, then you can see that you can even view it as a description. So it's up to you how you want to view your data, with the description or you just want to see it as numbers. Okay, so this is how we key in the data. Another thing that we will be covering over here in your demo video 2 is that how do we select cases? What do we mean by select cases? Select cases meaning to say we want to work with a particular data set or data points. Let's say I'm having thousands of data over here and I'm just focusing on male participants. If let's say my analysis only have to focus on a male participants, then I can use my select cases function in order for me to just filter only male participants as the member of the data. But the female participants data will be still there, but it won't be selected. So let's see how we are going to do that. Let's say now I want to select, okay, I want to select only male participants. How to do that? How to do that? We can use select cases, function of select cases. How to go with the select cases? We go to our data over here. You can be either in data view, variable view, shouldn't be a problem. You can still see this data, and all the way down the second last is select cases. So you select. So when you select that, then you can see what are the cases that need to be selected over here. Like for example, we have salary, gender, we have education level and family member. Why the variable of name is not here? Because name is under a string variable, so it won't be appear over here. And also what you are seeing right now is the value labels. If you just want to see as a name of the variables, you can just bring your cursor over here, right click, and you can say display variables name. So if I'm going to display variable name, then you will see the names. If you want to see it as a variable labels, then you can also see it as it is. All right. So let's say I want to view it as display variable name. So I'm going to choose this. Now, as what we can see, it is already projected as select all cases, meaning to say all the cases are being chosen in my analysis. But I'm going to give a specific condition right now, which is I'm just want to use my male participants. In that case, I have to choose this function as if condition is satisfied. So once you click that, then the if button here will be enabled for us. So click on the if, and here we need to give what is the condition. We need to write what is the condition. So first I need to choose my variable first in order for me to give the condition. I want only male participants, so I choose gender. Double click, it will appear here, or you can also do it as gender and then you click on the arrow, so you will have the appearance of the variable. And then you click equals to, you will only have a numerical value to represent. So male was represented by 1. So I'm writing gender is equals to 1. All right. Let's say if you don't define as numbers, but you define as letters, you can also do that, but you have to put apostrophe, then the letter is inside. Right? We will see that in the following demo videos when we talk about the other descriptive statistics that we have. So now since gender is described as number 1, so it's equals to 1, and then we just click continue and OK. When you click OK, then you will be getting a new interface with the title as output. So this is the interface where all the outputs that you are doing as an analysis over here in your SPSS will appear. So what is the output that we get right now is use all, compute filter, and you have some information and it has been said executed. So execute, meaning to say you have already done what you wanted to execute. Gender equals to 1. It is already selected and executed. So how do we know whether this process has been done? The output already gave. If you want to double check, go back to your data page. Go back to your data view. You can see slashes over here. Slashes means it has not been chosen. Without slashes, the data has been chosen for the analysis. As in this case, we are talking about gender equals to 1. We only want to see gender equals to 1. So the first respondent, third respondent, and sixth respondent will be chosen for the further analysis. Whereas the second, fourth, and fifth will not be because they are female. So this is one of the indication. Or you can also see in your variable view that there is a new variable created for us as a filter. This is the sign that what we have done is already been, executed. And in data view also you can see the variable as filter. Meaning to say 1 means selected, 0 is not selected. You click on A and the symbol of 1, you can see whether it's in the description. Okay, so it is easy, and every time when you are giving a condition, let's say now I want to choose only education level with 1 or 2, then again you have to go to your data, select cases. Let's say now my condition is going to be education level is equals to 2 probably. Okay, I'm just choosing the degree participants and then continue and okay. Again, you will have an executed message, and what you can see over here is only these two being selected where they are from the education level of 2. And you can see also the variable as a filter here and a variable view, a new variable created. I hope it clears how do you key in the data after defining the variable, as well as how do we use the function of select cases. In the next video of a demo of SPSS, we will look into it how do we get information regarding the numerical descriptive as well as your graphical representation. So see you all in next video. Thank you.